morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joshua Knutson, and I have been a drummer for close to 10 years now. And I welcome you to this special presentation. Alright. Once again, my name is Joshua Knutson, and I've been a percussionist for 10 years, and I am currently a student at Casper Community College for music. The great drummer Mickey Hart of Grateful Dead fame once said, "A good groove releases adrenaline in your body. You feel uplifted. You feel centered. You feel calm. You feel powerful. And you feel that energy." And honestly, that's what drumming is all about. However, no matter what you do, if the drum is poorly tuned, it can really impact the performance and your bandmates playing. Obviously, tuning and intonation is an absolute essential in musicianship. Intonation is just as indispensable as rhythmic integrity, dynamic contrast, and ensemble blend, and etc. With that being said, if you haven't guessed already, in this tutorial I will be teaching you the underrated art that is tuning a drum head. Let us begin, shall we? So, to preface, I will be teaching you in a simple 3-step process. Step 1, listen, internalize, and audiate the desired note to tune the drum to. Step 2, then begin tuning the drum to the desired note by placing the drum key into one of the tension rods. Then, start by doing about half a turn and move it onto the next tension rod opposite to it. Repeat this, and if done correctly, it will create a star pattern until you reach the original point of the tension rod you began on until you reach the desired pitch. And finally, step 3. Listen to the drum and compare pitches with your pitch pipe and adjust accordingly. I know that it is a lot to take in at once, so let's take it slow, and I will talk more about each step in detail to the point. Step 1, you gotta find the pitch. Now, we can't tune the drum without deciding which note to tune it to. You can find the pitch you wish to tune it to in a number of different ways. You can bust out a pitch pipe, use a tuner on your phone, or you can use a keyboard instrument like a piano or a marimba. With that being said, I will be using a tuning app on my phone for today's example, for sake of convenience. I use an online pitch pipe that is absolutely free of charge, and it is called, Sound Corset Tuner and Metronome. It is completely free. I got it on the Google Play Store, and it is an essential to my practicing and tuning. So you can tune it to C, you can tune it to D, you can tune it to E, you can tune it to G. Heck, you can even tune it to G flat. I find using a digital pitch pipe to be by far the easiest way for at least drum tuning, because you can drone the pitch while you're tuning, and you can make the process leagues simpler than it without it. After you have the correct note you wish to tune the drum to, move on to the next step. You gotta begin the tuning process. And to begin the tuning process, you begin by placing your drum key on one of these tension rods, which look like these, and they have little nuts on them. You just put the tension rod, you put the drum key on there, on the tension rod, onto one of the lugs. And once on the tension rod, you gotta tap the area directly in front of the lug on the drum head and listen to the pitch to figure out if you need to tune the drum head or to a higher or a lower pitch. So, you listen, and then you tap. Alright. Oh. In this case, we've got to move it just a half a turn. So, we will begin by just doing about a half a turn and then moving diagonally in a star pattern, like this. I've got Butterfingers today. Let's see. And we get back to the origin point. Now, with on the origin point, then we gotta, I may have neglected to mention, this is a pretty long process. Simple, but definitely time consuming. Anyway, you will just repeat that step until you reach the desired pitch. Then finally, we move on to step 3, which is, in my opinion, the easiest step in the entire process. So first, you'll listen to the drum. Then, you bust out your pitch pipe. Alright, and it sounds like we are good to go. So, sometimes this step isn't even necessary if you do step 1 and 2 correctly enough. But other times, this step can also be the longest part of the experience. However, you must stay vigilant, for if the drum isn't tuned to the right note, it can be unsettling and, quite honestly, can just make the rest of the ensemble sound much worse. Oh. Congrats! You officially know how to tune a drum head! Welcome to the club. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Let us review, shall we? So, step 1, we must first find the note using our electric pitch pipe, internalize it, sing it, and then step 2, now we must use our drum key and make our way around the drum. Moving diagonally, we will keep doing half turns on lugs until the pitch of each is harmonically equivalent. Then finally, step 3, go around the drum head and tap the areas in front of our lugs and tension rods to ensure that you have matched pitch to each. And just like that, we've tuned the drum head. And if you don't quite understand, feel free to watch the video as many times as you deem necessary. And if there was anything that you feel was unclear, please give me some feedback and leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or leave a comment. Thank you for watching this special presentation.